Go on.
I should go.
Yes.
Okay. I think I stopped
Use that your mic properly.
last year. Last year when uh, my mother-in-law was sick and aging. So
I can't hear what you're saying. I thought you were talking so that they can hear. You know, I'm not the one presiding over the matter. You talk, let the person hear what you are saying.
I'm talking. So my mother-in-law.
Can you
was
hear
sick.
him, sir?
Yes, loud and clear. I'm talking. So okay. My mother-in-law was sick last year. Not just last year, since how many years now? So it happened to be that last year, mm, they are having issue among the sons or the children, because among all the daughters, it's only my wife that is in Lagos. So the place my mother-in-law was, they are not taking care of her properly, because the person taking care of her is a wife to one of the sons. So she cannot take care of her properly. A lot of things were happening then about the issue. So my wife now is like they have a meeting. I asked my wife to prevail over me. They want my wife to come, my mother-in-law to come my place, to stay in my place while taking care of her and treatment and all that. I said, you know how things are now. He said, yes. Yes, they want her to come to my place. So, should I continue?
Continue. If
So,
you're ready to continue.
So while we
Because you know that he's sluggish in what he's talking, so he can answer.
so while they discuss over it, my wife at the end will have agreement, let her come and stay in my place while taking her treatment. So and my wife said that they will be supporting, that is the children, they will be supporting from my in-law place. So at the end, the supporting is not coming. So the woman is in my place. And my wife said that December she will left. So we are on it. Whatever that happened, that because we have a tough time last year, that even my immediate junior, my sister, sometimes because of COVID-19, my sister immediate junior do send money to help and all that. My wife will not tell me. So at the end, December. But before that December, things have been happening. It just got to my notice that maybe around January, February, March, that my wife has penetrated everywhere. So my wife has penetrated everywhere, and trying to get information and gossip and all that. So at the end, the woman they left on December to village. I'm still in Lagos, so I traveled January because my sister is having traditional marriage. So I traveled to village. So while I travel with village, though there's an issue in my house, because I have to say this because a lot of things went on there before this things triggered off. In my family we are nine in number. So out of this 9, I'm the first. So the boys that are following me are almost the last born in the house. So one of my brothers traveled to Ghana because of one of issue or the other in the family. One of my sister wanted to marry somebody. I am against of that person. So because of my against of it, that my sister went and kind of collide with every other person in the family. So my younger brother that was in Ghana wanted to be the house. I wasn't informed. So while this house was about to kick off, I wasn't informed. And when I was informed, it was late, like a week to kick off the house. So I was angry why will things go on that way because of in the family where I'm the head. So since they didn't inform me, so I have to make call to village. I and my mother was having an issue at this point. So I called some people in my family, elderly people in my family, tell them what is happening. Okay, they said they will call my wife because as long as that place concerned, they cannot do anything without me. So I called my mother. My mother refused to answer at that moment, but at the end, we now have agreement. They now kind of talk to my
I
mother.
thought you are the man of this house.
And behold, I want to give you a background.
Other people are here. If you want to give me background, that your background, you have to cut it, you have to panel, arrange that word and just summarize it. I'm not here to use my weekend waste with all this sluggish statement of yours.
Okay.
I'm not part of your family. Address to what he complained here.
Okay, that's what I'm addressing.
And you wake up from sleep because I don't even understand this kind of sluggish talk. You rub your lap, you close your eye, you open eye, as if we are here watching your movie.
Okay. So at the end, my mother were waiting for me in the village. So I travel in the village for the course of my sister traditional marriage. So when I get to the village, we talk one-on-one with my family. Everybody come to understand where everybody was going wrong. So while we talk, they were not telling me that my wife was so cheerfully here. That immediately I returned, she changed. I said, okay. Because she kept malice with me in the village. On the day of traditional marriage to my sister, she came, not friendly with anybody, not greeting anybody, on her own. So why she called one of her brother on that day to come and pick her up. She want to go to her own side. So while after all this, she left. We have a meeting and we call her on phone while she left like the other day. We call her on phone that I'm not the one that called. My sister called that they want to see her because they want to look into what the problem that is happening. Why this is on January. So she come on that same January after the traditional marriage. But before coming, we call her. He called one of my uncle. That uncle we are not in good time with that my uncle. Call her to tell her they say she should come this that. My uncle called, we shut her out that this is a family issue. We are not to put much into it. So she come, maybe the next day she comes. My family say what is your own problem.
Can we help you here? Mm-hmm. Praise the chairman. Is chairman still with us? Chairman
so
be talking. We'll
okay.
We'll ask you a question to complete.
So on that day, so my family sat down, younger brother, younger sisters, all of.
Eh? Okay, maybe they call in.
I have to drop so that
Okay. I should continue.
Wait.
Let somebody also monitor my son here.
Okay.
That is another thing. This man, as we can see, as viewers also can see, this man has nothing to tell the world. So let's go on and see how we can sort it out with their children. One, everybody now man they be. This woman say this man a man. What I see here, they are not in marriage, they are in marriage. Mama say, Papa say, sister say, auntie say, burial, marriage say, January, December say. How old are you, sir?
He's asking you.
Who?
How old are you? You listen to his voice.
Okay, I'm 48.
48.
48.
Yes or no? 40.
Yeah?
40, you look 60 years old. Are you
Please hold on there.
Then, no, you only look 50, 60 years old, but you never reach 12 years old to say you want married. And because I'm aware, I don't hear you reach now. You are Mr. So Mama says so Papa says so. And your wife says, queen of the masses. You know they try, and she too get one kind ego like this. Say, I did my husband house, I did my papa house, I did this one. Somebody, why can't you do this to me in my house? You know, they said they do that, they put man now, so two of them get to my house, so. So let's see the evidence when you injure the wife. You know that was the arrest. They arrest you before when you injure her.
Okay, listen to who is asking and they responding.
Are they not hearing me?
I should continue.
They can hear you except the man.
Okay.
When he injure you, madam, I did the video, don't worry. When he injure you, now that time they arrest and yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In one branch your eye. How many days is there for cell with this eye?
Just a day, a night.
Okay, which police station arrest her?
Afonka.
Which year was that?
2nd February this year.
This year. Who see this guy eye? Don't let the man come out to come beat you again to go prison. They lucky, they are very lucky, say, and so now they handle the case. Mr. Man, why have you not been taking care of your children?
I'm still giving my own comment. I'm not free. I'm not true.
So now I one way.
I'm still giving my own side of the story.
Don't talk about how you know big village or what happened.
I have to tell you the details now.
No, we are not interested in the issue between your mother, yourself, and your brother. Whatever that is in between, transfer between yourself and
I'm
your
almost even through with what happened in the village.
We are not interested in that.
Okay then.
You talk about what transpired between you and her. Dear, that is what we're interested in.
President.
Sir?
President, wait. It's also possible waiting transpired between the mother and the this Solomon when they talk, you really shall talk with that word. Talk about them, but be go and snappy, okay? Mr. Solomon. So, he may hear me.
He can hear you, Mr. Stanley.
Let him talk. Okay, now Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley, continue.
I don't know what is happening over there now. So why we return on family sit together and talk over this? They blame me on the one side, they blame her on the one side. At the end, we are through with the village. Even though she did not participate in my sister's traditional marriage, we left. I left to Lagos, expecting her to return to my house. She did not return. While I was in the Lagos, I called my mother, see what is happening. She did not return. So my mother decided to call her. Say, what is the problem? Return. So she refused to return. She refused to return to the house. While as time goes on, she comes in, sneaking to the house, picking things out. She continued picking things out. She lay for the board, one magic board for my son. So she was in the house. My sister told me that she's in the house. I am not coming. I saw my house was full with a lot of people. And all these people is the people that she harbored all this while for things like this. So in my house, I ordered everybody to leave. They left. So I asked her, why coming to my house as a thief? Say, this is my house, this side is my house. So it's your house, but you come here like a thief and you made away with one of the key of this house. Why? She was now saying all rubbish. And I used my hand to point in the eye. I was holding a key in the hand. I used my hand to point in the eye. So when I pointed in the eye, she was now shouting, my eye, my eye, my eye. So entered one of my neighbor's room. So in that my neighbor's room, she was there. I went out. One of the brother called me that he received a call that something happened. Is the eye blind? I say he's not blind. He say, what happened? I said, we have an issue, which you are aware of this one. He say, I should go back to the house because I wasn't in the house. I should go back to the house, knowing if the house was in a difficult situation, so I would help for the treatment. I went back to the house, call her, come and take treatment for the eye. She refused. I asked her like twice like that. She said no. She said the battle line had been drawn. So I left the house since she refused. While I was in my shop, one of the sister called from Abuja. So the sister called, and the sister was talking different things. I said, if you don't have anything to say, leave my phone. So while we were talking, she brought police to my place. I arrested. I went to the station. Said this, that I would be detained. I was detained till the next day. So the next day, my uncle come to the station. My uncle come to the station. So that my uncle in the station and one of my brothers, they were kind of looking for a way peace. The brother was revoking that as long as he is concerned, he dissolved this marriage from today. After even he came late to that place around 9. After the police discharged me that I have to go because they cannot hold me more than 24 hours. So the brother, not knowing that the brother is using systematically to detain me there more than 24 hours. So the police said they have nothing to do. They have to release me. While we talk, then the brother come into the station. They asked her to talk. I'm about to leave there before the brother come in. So they say, okay, let's listen to the brother. The brother now started by saying, this word, idiot on me. And I revoked in that place that, can't call me idiot. I cannot take it from even the police people, they corrected him. Don't use that word. So, talk, nothing was coming out of it. At the end, we are leaving the station. I asked her, where are you going to? Say she's going. Say, come to the house. I went to the house. Since then, I've not been hearing from her. So I have a family friend who is godfather to my twins. He's the one that stand for them as a godfather. So she always called that guy on phone. So the guy now come to me and called me on phone several times to talk that I should mellow down whatever that is happening. That I should go and see my wife. So I now take time one day like that. I went to visit her and I call her. Before she will come out and see me, it was a difficult one. Am I in order? Okay. Before she will now visit me in that place, it was so difficult. I know what I spent in that place before she now come and asked me to come to so place. I come there. So I was outside. Saw one of the brothers asked me to come inside. I come inside. So I visited that place without my family knowing that I visited her because of the children. So I was there. I offer her what take. So while we talk and all that, she said she wanted to take away. So they prepared the what we take away for her. Before we could talk, she started talking to this. My mother said this, my mother said that, this, no money this, no money that. I said, is this the reason why I'm here? So I decided to leave.
I am tired, I beg. I want to go out of this place. I'm tired of this man. Me, I don't get special for this kind of rubbish.
So
I'm tired. People there here, they need to attend to them. What is he talking about?
okay. So I now left. While all this thing was going on, villagers they got information of it. Because in my place, a wife to call police for the husband is a kind of a taboo. It's not properly. And she insulted one of my uncle, trying to make peace. This my uncle visited twice for peace to them. So all this is got peace off to my mom and the family, entire family, that we are not happy. So since then I stopped calling her. Say if I called you, your response is always ego, pride, and all that. You don't talk, you don't use a good language. There's no need of calling you. So even one of the brothers also called me.
I beg. Let's stop here.
Okay, if you say let us stop.
Thank you. You will hear me.
I dey hear you.
When the man I want to talk to, whether they hear me, you dey hear me.
I hear you.
All right, God bless you. This family is one of the sweetest family on earth that we have ever seen, because when I talk now, we not even see progress for the family. No progress there. And I believe this woman understand you, now make her feel stay with you. Sometime in my mother's village, anybody when she stay with man like this, they carry fowl, go give her, say they hear fowl, make for the sick, they take care of it herself. We will blame you. The woman when if she stay with you, how many years I don't there for marriage now?
We are 5 years now. We are 5 years, sir.
5 years. For you to stay with this kind man for 5 years, we have to give you a word. We need to give you a word first, whether you be bad woman, whether you be good woman, for you to stay with this big baby. Now baby be this one look. Those that they see teddy bear, small one, that they see big teddy bear, that big teddy bear with this man. So for you to stay with them, we have to award you a woman of the year. Not be say you be sent to, not be say you be angel, but this man not be announcer, never see. You not get one word when you come talk to mother, who be so. The question I want to ask you, woman, is this man, does he get drunk often, like always, or now once in a while he get drunk?
He doesn't get drunk always, but he drinks always. He
Okay,
says
and when he
he
drink
says drinks, so he drinks always.
okay, now drinking they say.
No, he's a chemist. He's a chemist, but he combines it with drinks.
Chemist stroke beer ballow.
They need to visit that place. So which
Chemist stroke beer ballow, madam.
No, chemist that says maybe soft drinks, beer, then dry gin, all those. One canter contains gin, dry gin, and spirits, and all those alcoholic drinks. The other one, drugs, the other one, cosmetics. Just one shot.
Hold on.
I'm saying, madam chemist, papa chemist.
What kind of
That
chemist?
one,
Chemist position, the chemist where they sell drugs.
Chemist, they say drugs.
So which one be no?
Plus provision.
Plus
provision.
Which signboard they there? No great signboard. Is it a pharmacy?
No, chemist.
So how did they? What did they sell you? Are you a pharmacist?
One part is drugs. One part is cosmetics.
So if you drink finish, how did you prescribe drugs? Okay. Come on, no vex, so don't be the handle this case.
Now two of us. I know say the case get better and I make I want to join me. So the problem now, you will take down the man chemist shop address, the woman I will give you.
Yeah.
We will go investigate this man first. As he make him mama come save her. As he be saying he old like this, he get chemist, he not get brain. He not reach to marry, go marry queen self. Now queen he go marry because that woman said get her own, but she tried. So we will start from the work where they work. We'll go investigate her. So it's a very simple issue. Tell him how much he should be paid to the children monthly. Even the one we never paid before. He will pay. Madam, since January, never support your children.
But he doesn't even since last year. I've been the one supporting the family. This one is lying
yes
now.
No. Answer yes or no.
Yes, he has not.
No.
He has not.
Chairman, I have one question.
Go ahead.
When you were in Lagos, was he supporting?
Little.
Was he supporting? I just want to hear yes or no, whether little or big.
Yes.
What were you doing when I don't interrupt me, I'm not asking you a question. What were you doing when you were in Lagos?
I said in Lagos.
What were you doing when you were in his house?
Okay. Initially, I was selling okay clothes because of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do this cheap dropping. Like I have a friend.
So you were earning more than him?
Not really, and I have family that supports me too.
So if family supports you and you are doing business compared to what he's doing as his own income, you were earning more than him, right?
I can't say if I'm earning, but I'm supporting more than him.
Okay, you're supporting more than him. That is why it's husband and wife. It's not your boyfriend. So if you're supporting, it's your home. Did he drive you from the house?
No, he didn't.
You just decided to pack out of the marriage.
He abandoned me in the village.
Hold on, madam. Are you blind?
No, ma.
You have your complete eye.
Yes.
You both of you went to the village, and he left you in the village in your father's house or the mother's house. I did not ask you, Oga.
I was in my father's house. He left without calling me.
You were in your father's house. He left without calling you. Did you call him?
I told him that I was going to my father's house.
No, did you call him when he left without calling him?
I didn't call him.
Okay, you are also a boss of the house. Don't even know how this come out. Who wants to make 2 of them go back, go marry themselves? Now 2 of them will understand now they still marry themselves. Otherwise, they go separate way. Now you marry, now you want to become the boss of the house. You went to your father, you went to the village with your husband. From there, you told him you are going to your family. Your husband now left to Lagos. Maybe possibly both of you have issue, and you know there was issue on ground, or he did not get angry. He left. He did not call you as a wife and as a madam and the Agadin one of the house. you still did not call to know where are you, whether the man is alive or he died or he get accident or police arrest him. You just because you don born, you carry the children, carry his children, keep with your family. You are asking him to come and support. You took somebody's children to your family and go and stay there, and as a married woman, have you returned his dowry?
He was threatening my life.
You are threatening your life.
He was threatening my. You should carry that on 2nd of February.
No problem. With the eyes alone you show, your life was threatening, but at least you must do the needful. If you don't want to marry again,
because of the threats.
That is what I'm saying. Nobody is forcing you to go back to the house if you threaten your life with what happened to your eyes. But at least it's what the family is supposed to have entered, because you are not just cohabiting with him, having children for him. Both of you married, and if the marriage cannot work out, then both of you should do the needful. Call the both family, return the dowry, discuss how the children upkeep will be, how old is the children, who is to take custody of the children. You people must not come to this place to discuss all this in your family, whether house or court. But you must start from house. When the families are not able to resolve the matter, then you bring it to the public or go to court. So if you are no longer interested in the marriage because of domestic violence or negligence, approach your family. Then the both families should sit together. We don't want our daughter to marry again, or our daughter said she's not interested in this marriage again. How do you collect your dowry? On so date, the family should meet. We are returning your dowry, since they cannot resolve. Then what about the children? The children belong to both of us. You can't keep the children and be asking him to be supportive. The children need their father, and their father both of you need to take care of your children. Children need both parents. They need parental care, fatherly care, and motherly care. So you can't seize children to yourself and be expecting the man to be supporting. If you are rich enough to take care of your children, no problem. But he needs access to the children as well. I thought when the man left you in the village, you will not come back again because he did not tell you to come. But you are not living in Lagos, married and single. Where is it done? If tradition really work where people are, they paid your dowry, you are married and you are not married. So why not you return the dowry and live your single life?
I left my life.
Nobody is negotiating with you on your life. You left for your life. But please, now that you don't want the marriage, let the right thing be done. Chairman, I've dropped. Please continue your case.
And me and you not get case, so there is nothing to think. It's a very simple case because, like I said before, both of them have their own. But the only award I still want you to give this woman as a woman of the year, because this man a big baby. You said, yeah, whether na drink make a big baby or na mama make a big baby. The woman, any woman that can live with this kind of man, mama say for a year, that woman need an award.
When you come, you pay the award for whole land. Come and give back.
All right, what women should know, I know every woman must marry, but in the Western world, marriage is not compulsory.
Yes.
Sometimes it's better you don't marry than to marry program.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to marry because they're patient married. You know, every wedding they go.
Chairman.
Because their friend married.
Chairman.
They want to marry.
Hello, Chairman.
Yeah.
You know, every time you are talking, you always use patient as an example. If I say one patient don't handle you before, you will have to tell us the truth to Chairman.
No. That is not what I mean. I
mean
be patient.
Okay.
Whenever I say patient, I say be patient.
Okay.
How can I say patient? Now, Patrick, I wanted to talk.
I will remind you another day.
I love it. So now it's a very simple case. Nevertheless, this man need to be paying. So, how many children are there?
3 boys.
There are 3 boys.
Wow, lovely. Okay. Oga, what is your income? Like a month, how much do they think say they sell for your market?
I'm not in the stage of my income because I didn't ask my wife to leave.
Listen,
Asking me my income.
come what me.
Who she?
Listen to me. You think you are a good person.
He's not a rude person.
Listen to me, Oga. You listen to me. I cannot even call you Oga because you are not Oga as far as I'm concerned, because you are not respecting yourself. And you have to respect yourself here. They ask you simple question. Nobody is supporting you here. We will stand for both of you, including the children. Whether you ask them to move, that statement you make that your family say is a taboo for her to lock you. If I'm your heart, you will see prison. You are calling taboo. So you would have plugged her eye. You married her with 2 eyes. Your family and those your kindred did not say it's a taboo for you to have used key, nearly remove her eyes. But it's a taboo for them to lock you. You are even lucky enough that there was no jungle justice for you from her brother when they were coming with those army. Because as you beat her and you nearly remove her eye, they will beat you up also.
Because
You become one.
finish my statement.
You are just
They
talking
boggle my
about
house.
whatever.
They boggle my house.
Yeah.
The younger brother boggle my house.
Why you don't go police station, go report?
They chased my sister out. I'm doing everything I'm doing because of my kids.
If you are doing
after every that
because of those
excuse me, after everything.
Don't tell me to excuse, don't talk to me that
and
manner.
I have to talk.
Don't talk to me
if
that
you don't
manner.
Want me to talk, I will
in
not
what
talk
way? Don't talk, then you shut your mouth up.
Okay.
Don't talk, then you shut your mouth up. Is anybody concerned about your marriage? It's the children that made them to invite you here.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
President.
Sir?
Remember when you are in Rome, you act as a Roman.
Yes, sir.
That man is mentally unstable. And you have to deal with him like who he is. Don't exchange word with him.
Yes, sir.
If they lock him only one night, we can still lock him for 1 week, even though it's not in the law.
Yeah.
Depending on when they will take you to court from there. So even though you call him names now, he will not even understand what you are saying. If you raise your voice, he will not even understand where he is. So what you just need to do, just give him the measurement. Tell him how much to this one. The address of his shop. If you want us to close it down, we will close it down for him and let all of them remain jobless and take care of themselves. So you have to.
This man be giving us headache. They've gone to serve him later more than how many times he said he's not the one. Today they have to bring the picture to go there for these people to go and invite him here by force. Because the wife and the children have been here this morning. That was when those comrades went there. If they ask you a question, do you have BP? He said, how do I know?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please let them just go straight to the agreement. Mr. Stanley, if you are hearing me, how much from your mind can you afford to give the children for feeding and for school fees?
There is no how much to afford to give to the children because my wife, I didn't ask my wife to leave in the first place. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
You are hearing me? I didn't ask my wife to leave in the first place. Right from village, she left on her own.
Okay, well, you are still talking like the novice you are.
No, I'm not a novice.
That she left
on house.
I say, don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah.
And I want to ease myself in.
Sir?
No, or not, so I should just allow you.
Sir?
I believe the man is hearing me. Let the man air his mind if you want to insult.
I've aired my mind.
He's hearing you.
If you don't allow him to insult, how will you now use? What are you going to use again? Allow him to air his mind. be giving your family monthly? It's a very simple question. Is that man not hearing me?
He's hearing you.
I'm hearing you.
You have not answered my question. Sir.
I can't answer you, sir. On that aspect, I can't answer you. Because I didn't ask my wife to leave in the first place. If she's leaving, we'll make it official to family and people that matters. I can't answer that.
Sir, let me stop these people that are calling. They are just disturbing. Sir?
Go to the next case. Off your camera and go to the next case.
Okay, sir.
I want to make